Yo, what's up? This is Rideshare 2, and this your man Vince. And I'm gonna speak on what happened when I went to Rideshare Guy's one of his videos that he put out, but somebody else was doing the commentating. I think his name is Jay, and the video was about Geico will pay you money to for rideshare if you're with Geico Insurance. And the thing that I had a problem with, this dude Rideshare Guy, he puts out content and then he doesn't stand behind it. All right, this is content on your channel, and me and this guy, Evil Noriega, we was getting into a back and forth about it. I was like, oh, it sounds like gap insurance to me. He was like, nah, it's not. But the Rideshare Guy was reading these notes, and he wasn't trying to clarify anything. You know, this is on your channel, and you're promoting it by putting it out. But if somebody has a disagreement, or there's no, there's some confusion, and they need more clarity about it, this guy Rideshare Guy doesn't say nothing. I made a comment that, one of the comments, I said, is this a sponsored video? And all he said was no. And I'm like, no what? You know what I'm saying? You didn't say no to the sponsored concert, you're saying no to something else? Obviously, he thinks he's some type of king of rideshare. You know, if you're gonna put content out on your channel and I'm guessing your objective is to educate drivers, but you keep drivers confused, there's no clarity to what you're putting out, and you're obviously reading the contents, it looks like he's trying to do the bare minimum to try to educate drivers. So obviously he's not in this for drivers, he's just in this for himself. He's in the corporation's back pockets, and maybe he doesn't want to, in this case, say anything negative about Geico, because he's trying to get some sponsorship out of them if he's not already sponsored by them or whatever and whatnot. You know, he doesn't even drive. He's not showing no empathy or responsibility towards drivers who are coming to his channel to look at his videos to become more educated. So if there are two people, if it was in my channel and there are two people going at it and I read the comments, I would say either, you know, Rideshare person A, you're right, Rideshare B, person B, you're wrong, and this is why I think so. I wouldn't let them go at it and then I not say nothing about it and whatnot. You put the content out, it's your job to be clear about it. In fact, I was reading the comments and when I skimmed through all of them, and somebody, he had commented on something, and somebody went against what he was saying. He didn't even come back to say, well, I did a little research and this is what it is and whatnot. Yo, Rideshare Guy channel is not, he's not for the drivers. He's in it for the loot. He's just cranking out content. You know, it's like he's a puppy mill. You know how stores crank out puppies, but the puppies that they crank out may look cute, but they're not healthy because they're not bred well and things of these nature. That's what he's doing. He's just cranking out content. And once it's out there, he may skim through the comments and he may answer a comment here or there with a no or something short, but he's not standing behind the content that he puts out. If you want to check out people who seem like they stand behind their content, you don't even have to subscribe to me and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? But I stand behind everything I put out. If I'm wrong, I'll say it. There's an instance recently where I put out a video about is Uber not paying us for not canceling on the purchase because they took too long. And somebody wrote a content, and I wrote a content that said, well, maybe I'm not waiting long enough to before I cancel. and I've yet to have the opportunity to see if that's the case. Maybe I'm not waiting long enough. So I say that to say, look, if you put out content and then you find out that later in time you may be wrong, just say it. You know, but this guy's not saying nothing, man. He's just putting out content, and he's letting people in the content section go back and forth, and he's not interjecting to say, well, this is what it is. You know, because I researched it. He's just putting it out. He's not doing no research after the fact. And if you want to check out channels of guys who are actually driving, who seem like they care about people. I've never met the guy. I've seen his videos, but the Rideshare professor seems like he's definitely in the mix as far as driving. You know, and there's a kid in Chicago, one he does a lot of driving as well. Rideshare Revolution. Me and him have had some words in the past about something that went down and whatnot, but I check out his stuff every now and then. But I say this to say that check out people who are driving, and they don't even have to be driving, but the stuff they put out, at least they stand behind it, and then they follow up and answer your questions that you may have about it. He doesn't let the people who come in, see the video and comment, go back and forth without adding clarity and lessening the confusion about it and letting people know what things really are. So I just wanted to vent. The Rideshare guy, to me, his channel is not for drivers. He's obviously more on the side of the corporations. He's trying to get that corporate money, that sponsor money. He can care less about you guys. All he wants to do is get his subscriber numbers up, his viewers numbers up, and act like he's an influencer. But to me, he's not an influencer on that. You know, that's just my opinion, and I'm just giving it to you straight, no chaser. You know what I'm saying? Because this is how I see it. Yo, until my next video, y'all stay safe out there. Peace.